Question 14. A cylinder has a base radius of 5 and a height of 4. This is the base radius, that's 5, and a height of 4. Draw a ring around the closest estimate for the volume of the cylinder. You're not allowed to use a calculator, so you have to solve this manually. And you have to be very fast because of the time given to you. The formula for the volume of a cylinder is V equals pi r squared h. And your pi is 22 over 7 times your radius, which is 5, you square it, that's 5 square, times your height, which is 4, that's this height given to you. Let's solve and see what we get. We have 22 over 7 times, 5 square is 5 times 5, that's 25, times 4. You have this over 1, this is over 1. 7 can't go in anything on the numerator, so we have to multiply all of this. I can see 25 times 4, that's 100. 100 times 22 will be 2200. Or you can choose to multiply these two first, then the result multiplied by 4 is still the same thing. But if you can pick 25 times 4 is 100, then multiply by 22, that's 2200 over 7. Since you're not allowed to use the calculator, you have to solve this by either short division or long division. Long division, which I prefer the most, you have 2200 divided by 7. 7 in 22 can't go without a remainder. The closest is 7 times 3, that's 21. That you have 3 here. Then you have the result of multiplying 7 by 3 will give you 21. Write it under the 22, then you subtract. You have 2 minus 2, that's 0. You put a dot. Then 2 minus 1, that's 1. You drag down this first 0. This is now 10. If you look at your options, you have 79, 100, 314, and 628. With these three, this is most likely our answer. And you can put a ring around it. You can circle it. But for us to be sure, we have 7 in 10 can only go once, because 7 times 2 is 14. And 14 is bigger than 10. So you have 7 times 1, that's 7. Then you have 10 minus 7, that's 3. So you have gotten 3, 1, then the last value should be 4. You don't have to finish it when you're in this kind of situation. Don't circle out the answer. But if you have 3, 1 and another 3, 1, you have to be very careful. But in this situation, you see, the only one that starts with a 3 is this value. But for us to be very sure, we continue in our long division. Remember, we have a second 0 here. We drag it down. That will make it 30. We have 7 in 30. 7 in 30, the closest is 4. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 5 is 35. So we use 7 times 4. We have 4 here. Then you have 28. 30 minus 28 is 2. 2 is smaller than 7. So you can't say 7 in 2. What you now do is you try to increase this 2 to 20. You add a 0 to it by putting a decimal behind the 4. Then you have 7 in 20. You don't need to solve any longer, because the answer is already obvious. That's 314 centimeters cubed.